week 8, day 6. I had a really good night of sleep last night, slept pretty sound, and then woke up, did a back workout this morning, and felt pretty good, especially my pull-ups. It's probably the strongest I felt doing pull-ups in quite some time. I think it's a combo of losing weight, maintaining muscle / just building a little bit muscle. So that went really well. Had a really nice breakfast with egg whites, 5 egg whites, and then 2 whole eggs. So yeah, everything's been going really well. I was disappointed. I was supposed to get a DEXA scan this morning, but they called me last night. The machine is down and it's got to get repaired. So I'll have to keep it posted on the new updated DEXA scan, which right now I've rescheduled for next Sunday. So end of week 9, I'll have an updated stance on my body weight and my body fat percentage. But so far, I'm seeing more definition, seeing more vasculature. I'm not noticing any dip in strength whatsoever. I think in the 8 weeks, there were definitely 2, maybe 3 days where I felt a little weaker. But other than that, I felt just as strong, if not actually maybe a tick stronger. So I think I have built a little bit of muscle through these 8 weeks of this prep. I know I'm going to eventually hit a wall once my calories start to dip pretty low, probably around the 1800 or sub 1800 range. And at that point in time, I'll probably be doing 1 meal a day. And that's probably when I'll start to notice a little dip in strength in my morning workouts. But I'll keep you posted on that. My pre-workout drink, last week and a half, I've been going over some ingredients that I put into it. One of the other ingredients I haven't mentioned yet that I throw in there is a 1/4 teaspoon of matcha green tea powder. I use the matcha brand. They've got all kinds of different teas and powders and just a bunch of great stuff. So matcha. But yeah, so I put a 1/4 teaspoon of that in there. It's about just shy of a gram of a carb, total carb. But there's so many beneficial studies out there on green tea. Powerful antioxidant. It has a compound in there called EGCG. And it's an antioxidant. Green tea can also help burn fat and mobilize fats in the body. There are tons of studies done on it, on cancer research and how it can be a powerful thing to add into your routine to fight off cancer. It could be a powerful thing to prevent cancer. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a scientist. I'm not saying that by taking green tea every day, you're not going to get cancer or you're going to get rid of your cancer. I'm not saying that at all. Full disclosure, I'm just saying what the studies have shown, and you can Google any of these studies. But it's a very powerful compound, and I will do about 3/4 of a teaspoon total over a day. So I throw a 1/4 teaspoon in my pre-workout drink. I do another 1/4 teaspoon in 8 ounces of coffee, and I sip on that throughout my workout. And then later on in the late morning or very early afternoon, I switch off coffee and I'll have 1 cup of green tea, and I'll throw a 1/4 teaspoon into that. So it's got a strong taste if you're not used to tea. A little bit of a bitter taste, but after you get used to it, you don't even notice it anymore. Green tea is great to have during a fast. It will not break a fast. In fact, it might enhance a fast, just like coffee will also enhance a fast. So yeah, so in my pre-workout drink, you've got my Equip Foods Chocolate Prime Protein Powder. I put 1 scoop of that in there, a 5-gram scoop of creatine, a 3-gram scoop of colostrum, 10 grams of essential amino acids, 2 grams of taurine, 2 grams of carnitine, 6 grams of beta-alanine, 6 grams of citrulline malate, and that's 2 to 1 citrulline malate, so that'd be 4 to 2 with 2 scoops, 2 3-gram scoops of that. And then I put in a scoop of my MCT powder, and then after that I throw in the 1/4 teaspoon of green tea, and then I also do a 3.5 gram scoop of beetroot powder. And then I put 12 ounces of coffee in that, all in a shaker, shake it all up, chug it down. There's one more key ingredient that I put in that I'll go over probably Monday. first day of week 9, and then that'll complete my entire pre-workout drink. But if you are looking for something to give you a boost in your workouts in a fasted state, then you could do like a cup of coffee, and then in that throw the 5-gram scoop of creatine, the 2-gram scoop of taurine, 2-gram scoop of carnitine, 6 grams of beta-alanine, 6 grams of citrulline malate, and then the 1/4 teaspoon of green tea. And just shake that all up, and you'll still be in a fasted state. It will not break a fast. It will not elicit a insulin spike, which that is what triggers your fast being broken, is when insulin is suddenly released from the pancreas, and then glucagon, which is a fat-burning hormone, is then turned off, so that way the cells can uptake the glucose entering the bloodstream. So that's kind of how that works. Please keep it locked in here on my channel. Like and subscribe, and continue to follow along with me as I go through this 26-week ketogenic bodybuilding prep. And tomorrow will be the end of week 8, and I'll post all my updates with my weight, body fat, my macros for the week, all that fun stuff. So keep it locked in here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.